Yep, it's that time again. What's up, everyone? I'm Eagle Falcon, and, well, we got the announcement this morning. The Moogle Treasure Trove event is going to be coming very, very soon. This is going to be coming on Tuesday, October 15th. That is next week, Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It is next Tuesday. It begins, and for those who have not done these recently, things have actually changed quite a bit, and I'm pleased to say much for the better. It used to be for these Moogle Tome events, you only had a select few number of dungeons to just run over and over and over again. Now there's like a checklist of areas to get bonus points for. Being at the Gold Saucer always earns more of these Moogle Tomes, and there's quite a bit to it, and we can get into some details on it. First off, they're just going to go ahead and highlight a few things. This donut earring is our unique item. We get to see our Gwibbers start showing up in the Moogle Tome events. I'm not too surprised, since we're now 2 expansions removed from earning these, as well as some Chocobo barding from extremes from two expansions ago. So how do these work? There are 4 categories. All right. First off, you have a HUD. This new HUD is called, well, not a HUD, but new interface. It's called the Mogpendium, and I say new in like air quotes. This has been this way since the end of. Actually, when was this first introduced? This was introduced. What was it, the end of Endwalker? I think it was the end of Endwalker. Maybe it was before. Whatever. The point is that you have the Mogpendium. This will tell you everything you need to know. And in fact, it tells us a little bit about what we can expect. We can expect to see the Sunken Temple of Karn being used, being available, the Cutter's Cry, Desmil Darkhold, Omtapor Keep Hard, Never Reap, and it looks like the Crystal Tower raids, once again, are your Alliance raid of choice, and it looks like Alexander raids this time around are going to be your 8-man raid of choice. And then, of course, it's not shown here, but I guarantee you your MSQ dungeons are also going to be worth Moogle Tomes. They always are. That's your Castrum, Praetorium, and Porta. So here those work. Standard objectives work exactly the same as they used to. Run any dungeon in the list, as long as you are level synced, and that is the key. You have to be level synced. You can run an unrestricted party. You can go ahead and run 4 tanks if you want. You can go ahead and run blue mages if you want, but the party has to be level synced. Must be. If you don't, you're not getting anything. All right. That works the same way. Weekly objectives are the same as standard objectives, except every week, I believe it's one. I want to say one random standard objective is chosen. If you complete that, you get bonus irregular tomestones. Mini-Mog challenges every week. There is a do this or do that, and it could be something simple as do 5 fates in an area. It could be challenging this one jerk to triple triad and winning. It could be, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Oh yeah, hunts. Hunts was actually a very common one that we kept seeing. The hunt ones, you got to pay close attention to the details to know exactly what level you're going for. For the most part, we saw it was level 50 hunts last time, if memory serves, but I'm not 100% sure. And then the Ultimog challenge, this has been unique every time. We've seen one that was score 6,000 points in ocean fishing. Before that, or after that, it was 100 floors in Palace of the Dead. So, you know, they're not easy challenges, but they're not hard either. You've actually got to like try. And then the Ultimog challenge was worth like 50 tomes on its own. And like Mini-Mog, I want to say was 20 tomes? And this was 15? I can't remember now what these were worth, but still very much worth doing. If you do these, you could very easily rack up a bunch of irregular tomestones, and it's not going to feel like a mindless run Praetorium infinite times over and over and over again. Good stuff. I honestly do love the way they did this. All right. And here we see a HUD or a graphic I should have used to explain everything, but I didn't. So LOL. And here, of course, we can see again, anything with the Moogle HUD next to it is what you need to go ahead and use. And one thing to actually point out, I actually keep forgetting this. You can also earn irregular tombstones off ocean fishing. So if you still need to level your fisher, or you just want to earn a bunch of crafting scripts for whatever reason, which not the worst idea in the world, and just want to set a timer every 2 hours to go ahead and do it, you need to score at least 1,200 points. Basically, if you're not scoring 1,200 points in ocean fishing, to put this in perspective how easy it is, if you don't score 1,200 points, you fell asleep at the keyboard. Just saying. It's not hard. It's not hard to get it. And that's that. Oh, that actually reminds me. Mini-wog challenges have also included doing maps. Of course, they're not going to tell us the Ultimog challenge. We're not going to know this until the event actually drops next week. Now for the part we actually care about. Oh yeah, make sure you claim your regular tomes in the Mogpendium. Now, what are the actual rewards? There's some good ones. We got the donut earring. We have a cosmetic ring. The great serpent of Ringa. Innocent Gwibber. This, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie at all. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is not worth it. Of all these Shadowbringer extremes, Innocence, not going to say who it is, not going to give any further detail on that. Innocence is one of the easiest extremes. If you're at level cap, if you're at level 100, you could probably 2-man it, no problem, and just farm you both this Gwibber. It's not hard. I would not spend my tombstones on this. Same thing with this. I would not spend tombstones on this either. This is the what would this be? This would be Omega 4 Savage, the mount there. You could probably solo Omega 4. You could probably solo that Savage. I'm not even kidding. If you're max level, like, it's probably very doable. I haven't done it myself, but again, if you get that same friend who wants an Innocence Gwibber, just run this twice. Savage is guaranteed to drop a mount every time. This is not hard to get. Hades Barding, that one might be more reasonable to get, but I personally wouldn't either. Modern Aesthetics, I'm not sure which one. We'll actually show which hairstyle this is. It's from Bozja, so if you don't run Bozja, maybe that's worth it. Twice Stricken. What does that orc roll sound like? That is always that's always a fun one. Which orc roll is that? Let's take a look. Oh. Yeah. That's not the worst. That is actually not the worst buy, because these orc rolls are hard to get your hands on. They have a pretty low drop chance. So that actually might be worth it. That might save you a grind. This is from Eden. This is from E5 normal. So you can either run that a bunch or just buy it. Here we Malevolence emote, Scheme emote, both might be worth getting. Some casual wear, good for your S9 glams potentially. Towel stacks, you know, it's whatever. MGP Platinum card, we always expect that one. The Drake Horn, if you want it, I mean, it's up to you. I believe that is a I want to say that's a Beast Tribe quest one, so maybe that's worth doing. Yeah, it's a Beast Tribe one, rank 4. From the Amalja. That one might be worth it if you don't want to go ahead and go through that grind. Laurel Gaboo. I would not do these. These two extremes. Get a friend. Just go find a guy. And just run these easy. And then we're getting into some stuff like craftable. I'm actually not sure if that's craftable. I know that's craftable. I'm pretty sure that's craftable. I'm pretty sure that's craftable. I know that's craftable. Some stuff. So you're getting some stuff that's like questionable value. But we're gonna get to the stuff that's actually, in my opinion, very interesting. First off, I don't know why these have 1s and 2s next to them. So you do that. 777 whiskers. I know that orc roll is from the who's it's? Oh god. Namazu. What is this root for? Oh, increases the amount of EXP given by your chocobo. They haven't done this before in the past. I actually like this. That's actually not a bad filler item. Just boost up EXP for your chocobo. Does that mean they're planning on adding more tiers and expanding the chocobo leveling system? Am I huffing a whole lot of copium while saying that? Probably, but that's just me. Now here's the interesting thing. Most of these Moogle Tome events, we see the Time Worn maps. We see this pretty often, right? These sort of Time Worn maps are stackable, and you normally get 2. They're not saying you get 2. Maybe this time it's only 1, which is going to be a pretty big downer. But there's 3 different kinds. The reason being is that, wait, oh, these are not what I thought they were. This is a guaranteed portal for 70 maps, guaranteed portal for 80 maps, and then this one is guaranteed portal for 90. But I want to say this one is not the same one that was available at the end of Endwalker, which would seem to imply that. So Endwalker had 2 different maps. They had one for the door portals and then another for the wheel portals. And there were different loot in each one. Huh. I am not sure which one this is. Give me a second here. Okay, I had to dip into the game to double check here. But in fact, the ones we got last time, because I still have a bunch of them, was in fact the potentially special Time Worn maps. The ones we can actually see here in the Party Finder for these, we can see down here that we have 2 different special maps, conceivably and potentially. So we're still waiting for the conceivably special treasure maps to show up. Those should be the wheel ones, because these have only given doors. In fact, we can see here seemingly and ostensibly here. So that's our 70, that's our 80. And then there were no, as far as we can see, there were no other special maps for Heaven's Ward. Those never came into existence. Maybe they'll go back and do some. I don't know. But this does mean that we do have 70, 80, 90. No new 90 map. Unfortunately, the potential of seeing the price of the minions that drop only in the Endwalker wheel maps, that price is going to stay the same. So it might be more worthwhile to, if you've got nothing to spend your Moogle Tomes on, maybe go for the lesser ones. Do a little bit of research on your data center, see which ones have maps or mats that might be more worth going after. Because I mean, if you're going through this list and nothing really seems attractive to you, like, I mean, I can already tell you, like, these 2, to me at least, as someone who's comfortable doing higher end content and has people I can Shanghai into doing, where'd that term come from anyway? Anyway, these are the only 2 that really like seem interesting to me because they are unique items. And where does this even drop? Does this even drop from anywhere, or is that unique? All right, and as expected, the comment section is extremely helpful. Judging by the dates, though, that this dropped quite a while ago. Would that be in Dawn Trail? No, that would be, no, I mean, not Dawn Trail, Endwalker. I think that is Shadowbringers. Yeah, earliest comments are in, maybe that dropped as a 100 item in, whoops, wrong one. I'll talk about that in a different thing. look for that on the podcast feed. Maybe that actually dropped in another Moogle Tome event from times before. So overall, it's an okay list. Some interesting things, some things I'm just kind of meh on. A lot of things I'm actually just kind of for the most part on. These two are the ones that stand out the most to me. A lot of these can be grinded pretty easily if you just got people. What's interesting to me, of course, is this right here. I do not remember this in any previous Moogle Tome event at all. And the fact that they're just going to go ahead and give access to pretty much all of the guaranteed portal maps, and all at the same price. So to the dev team, they're all still worth the exact same despite level. And keep in mind, when you're in the treasure map dungeons, you are level synced. So don't think you can just go in and solo like the level 71 easy peasy because you're level 100. Nope, you're going to be synced down to level 70 and you're going to have a bad time if you don't know what you're doing. Do bring a couple people and just expect to roll on loot. That's just all there is to it. So that's going to do it for me. If you like getting this kind of information, please give a like, please subscribe. We do stream here on YouTube and on Twitch at twitch.tv/EagleFalcon. And I hope you have a great day. I need to send this to the editor and get ready for work quick. Bye-bye.